So this is the Akai MPX16. It's a sampler, basic sampler. It's compact, as you see, slim. You can really fit it like in your small bag. It's standalone. This is the most important thing. It's also affordable. We're talking 170 euros if you're in Europe. I bought it from Tuman. At first I was doing a long research because I needed a standalone sampler where I don't have to connect my laptop or anything, so something that I can use on the go and whenever I want without worrying about connecting too many cables and I don't know, working with a lot of software and stuff. So yeah, this was the only choice in this price range. Everything else is really, we're talking 500 or like 600 and more. I was hesitant because there's not much reviews. That's why also I decided to do a review on this. There's not so many reviews about this specific device. The reviews I found are also confusing because some of them are a bit like negative, especially in terms of, you know, pad sensitivity, stuff related to the software and how fast it is, blah blah. So I decided to buy it and try it myself. Anyway, just a quick overview. This is the headphone jack. These two are the main outs, left and right, and then main inputs, left and right, main MIDI, or like MIDI in and MIDI out. The USB port, so you can connect it to your laptop and use it as a controller, or you can also power it from the USB port. This is the power supply plug. It comes with power supply, by the way. This is power on and off. And this is where the SD card goes, because you're gonna use this card a lot if you're gonna record samples and work on them. This is the main master volume, and this is the main input gain. 16 pads. These four are the four parameters where like you're gonna use them a lot in terms of they are multifunctional. So you can, with this pad edit button, you can change, and then based on where it settles, then the functions of these four parameters is different. Then this section is related to the pads, so like when you choose a pad, then whatever you do here is going to affect the pad, the sample that is on that pad. This section is, you can call it the navigation section, this one. So you're going to use this a lot in terms of for selecting or choosing between things, and then enter or like press or whatever. These two are also selection buttons. These two are sample record and sample edit, so you can edit the sample also. I'll try to do a quick demonstration of the device using some samples and some, I don't know, some sounds. So I connected the cables. Now I'm gonna insert the SD card. As you see, it takes a bit of time to boot. This can be a bit annoying sometimes. USB inputs, outputs, headphones. I'm gonna try the pads. So there is some reverb that, for example, on this kick, I'm gonna remove it by switching with this pad edit. Now this third parameter corresponds to the third. If you press enter with the parameter itself, it moves faster. So now I'm gonna try to sample something. I connected my phone. Now I entered the sample record mode. I'm gonna turn on the monitor. The monitor is on. Now the threshold, when I change the threshold, This means either I turn it off or either I select a certain number. That means that when the audio get to that number, it will start recording automatically. So now it's not recording yet. Turn it up, now it's recording. I'm gonna press stop. Remove my phone now. So I'll turn the input gain off. You can change the name of the sample by, you know, using the main button right here. Yeah, switch between the letters and then. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it like this. Press enter to keep what you recorded, and now you can assign it to whatever pad you want. I'm gonna assign it to this one, to pad 13. You press it, and then you press enter. Now it takes a bit of time. Again, this can be really annoying about this is when you're trying to record and chop samples, like whenever you want to load a sample, especially if it's long like this, it's gonna take some time. So let's try it. Okay, press no main to go back. It's tuned down the pitch, so I'm gonna bring it back to its basic key, its original key, I mean. Okay, something happened, I don't know. This is trigger mode. You can make it one shot or like hold. So hold means that when you release the pad, the sample will stop. Mix. Now I'm gonna remove the reverb. The volume is good. Okay, what else? Let's work on the sample start and the sample end, meaning choosing where do you want the sample to start. This is very important. Press enter and move the parameter. It makes it move faster in 10 units, you know. I'm gonna change the end now. I want it to end where I want the next pad to start. You can also just leave it as long you make them cut each other when you play them, and I'll explain this later. So trigger mode, one shot. So next pad. Change the location to the memory card, and then we choose the sample that we recorded. Okay, here it is. So again, processing time. What I'm gonna try to do now is to prepare 4 pads with 4 chops, just to be able to play some kind of like a melody or a riff with the drum kit with the drums. Again, we change the pitch, bring it to the original key. We remove the reverb. The sample starts. So I'm gonna make it 90, where the first sample and the first pad ends, and then we change the end. And change the end again. Great. No, maybe bring it back. Okay. Now with the third pad. We choose the sample again. Same sample again, processing time. So now I just cut the video because it took so long. I loaded the sample on 4 pads, I arranged the starts and the ends, and I tuned them down, all of them. So I think it's a good device overall, especially for the value, for the price that you're paying. You're getting a really good deal, I think. Of course, it's not perfect. There is some really annoying aspects like the waiting time for the processing. But yeah, I think it's good. I don't know. I'm gonna try it more.